Hey guys, this is my video about my experience with VR motion sickness and how I have overcome it with these simple steps. So, when I first received my Oculus Quest, I couldn't wait to rip it out of the box and play for hours on end. I started off with all the demos such as Super Hot, Space Pirate Trainer and Beat Saber. I played these and I couldn't believe how immersive and amazing VR is. I was officially hooked. I then watched YouTube videos to try and find the best games for the Oculus Quest, and one game kept popping up, Red Matter. It looked like an amazing puzzle solving game with an eerie vibe about it, so I proceeded to purchase it and download it. At first I was stunned by the graphics. Like, how could these graphics come out of this small device strapped to my head? Then I started using the hover movement, which threw me off a bit at first. And when I would move in game, I'd lose my leg for a second and stumble as my brain thought I was moving when my body was stationary. I then started to solve the first puzzle, and upon completion, I started getting cold sweats and thought it was a bit weird, so I carried on thinking it would pass. But as time went on, I felt quite sick shortly after. I then stopped and thought, oh no, this is not good, as I did experience car and plane sickness when I was younger. I hadn't had it in a while though. So then I looked it up online to see if anyone else had the same sensation as me, and to my surprise, about 25 to 40% of all consumers experience this at some point while playing VR. It is caused when your body thinks it has been poisoned, as your brain thinks it's moving, but your body isn't, so your body thinks it's hallucinating. With this new information, I took to Reddit and YouTube to see if there was a solution to this problem. To my joy, I found many Reddit posts explaining that a lot of people had overcome this. I am now happy to say, with all this information I've gathered, I have overcome motion sickness in around 3 weeks with these simple steps. When a lot of people first get motion sickness in VR, they naturally think that they can just play through it and they'll be fine. Do not do this. I cannot reiterate it enough. This is what happened with me when I played Red Matter, and it completely ruined the game for me. Because every time I hopped on after, my body would just associate the game with motion sickness straight away, and I would immediately start to get cold sweats. So just to reiterate tip 1, as soon as you start getting cold sweats or any symptoms, just put the headset down, put it on charge, take a break, until your symptoms have completely gone. Something which I found out is having a fan on you while playing VR helps. To my surprise, it worked better than I thought. I could immediately play for a bit longer than usual, but I still struggled with the cold sweats, etc. I have also read that eating a ginger product can help before you hop on, and also apparently after you start to get the symptoms, it helps then as well. I can't say if this works for sure, as I have not tried it because I don't really like any ginger tasting products, but it might be worth a try. You could also try a nausea relief wristband. I still wear these when I go on long flights, and they work great for me, so I can't see why they wouldn't work for this either. But make sure you read the instructions and get them on the correct pressure point, or they won't work. If you follow all these tips, you should get your VR legs in time, and should be able to play games for hours on end without having any symptoms. Just make sure you don't rush into games and take baby steps at first, as you'll soon notice being able to play for longer and longer. On the Oculus Quest store, it has a comfort rating. This ranges from comfortable to intense, so obviously don't go straight into an intense game, as trust me, you'll never get over it. Make sure you play comfortable and moderate games until you start to get your bearings, then you can experiment with intense games. I hope you all enjoyed this short video just explaining how I have overcome VR motion sickness, and I hope you can all take the tips in this video and apply them to yourselves. Thanks for watching, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and also I'd love it if you could leave me some constructive criticism in the comments below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.